What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex here, and you're watching a Marvel edition of the Ragin Nation Show. This is just a web series where we're talking about all things that matter to me in the world of Marvel films. This is episode number 65, and we got a couple of things to talk about. Just a few things. Things that really caught my attention. And the first thing we're going to start off with is something that's going on in Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that is Marvel Studios is eyeing director, writer, producer Adam McKay to direct a film for Marvel. That is something that is very weird to me. Do you know who Adam McKay is? Adam McKay is responsible for writing, producing, and directing, most notably, Will Ferrell movies. A lot of Will Ferrell movies. A lot of which are very funny. They're so funny that it's like slapstick goofball humor. Okay, and I'm just wondering, where are they gonna apply this direction for any of the Marvel Studio films that are coming up? I mean, we're talking about, like, what do we have here? We got Inhumans, we got Captain Marvel, there's Doctor Strange. Actually, Doctor Strange already has a director. I mean, what could it be? I mean, there's not a whole lot of options left. I mean, there is Iron Man 4, but you know what? Adam McKay did put in, some work on the screenplay of Ant-Man. And Peyton Reed is also a director who not only is directing Ant-Man, but he worked on comedy as well. His background is comedy. He directed Yes Man. Alright, so even though this is not really like a bizarre thing for Marvel, it seems to be interesting to me that they decide they want to go with a director, or rather a filmmaker, whose background is mainly comedy, and specifically goofball comedy. Alright? Which film could it possibly be? Okay? Black Panther, Inhumans, Captain Marvel? The only thing I can think of is Inhumans, because Inhumans is at least kind of like more out there. You know, I'm not saying that it's not a serious film. I'm just saying that it's, out of all the options that are, presented in front of us, Inhumans is the one that seems a little bit more like Guardians of the Galaxy-like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And James Gunn directing Guardians of the Galaxy, he did an awesome job, but it was really funny. All right, I love the humor in it. So maybe that Marvel Studios finds that they want their movies to be fun. I mean, when Shane Black directed Iron Man 3, it just had a lot of comedy in it. It was also a part, a lot which had to do with Robert Downey Jr.'s comic timing. He's just really good at delivering lines. But who knows? Apparently, Marvel Studios does want Adam McKay to direct one of their upcoming films. Which one will it be? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Moving on, let's talk about what's going on at 20th Century Fox. And of course, X-Men Apocalypse is casting right now. They're getting the movie ready to be filmed. Bryan Singer is directing. And just like in the previous episode of the Marvel edition, I mentioned that Jennifer Lawrence and Nicholas Hoult is not coming back. But we will be getting... they are coming back, but they're not coming back for the next one after X-Men Apocalypse, which means that they got to start introducing new mutant characters into the universe, and that would be a bunch of I guess not new mutants, but mutants that we haven't seen a whole lot of, okay? Which we haven't really seen justice done to their characters, okay? And apparently there's going to be a bunch of cameos, like a whole bunch of cameos. I didn't even look at the list because I don't want to spoil it, but I will at least mention that Jubilee will be one of the main characters in X-Men Apocalypse. I'm not saying she's a main character per se, but she is going to be playing a bigger role in the movie as opposed to just a cameo. Okay, if you don't already know, Jubilee actually appeared in X-Men X2 and X-Men Last Stand only as a cameo appearance. Okay, but they have cast Lana Condor to play Jubilee. If you don't know who Jubilee is one of the youngest mutants in the X-Men team, and her ability is that she has like vampire-like powers, okay? And she can also blast energy blasts from her palms, and she can avoid detection from telepathic mutants. For example, Professor X, like Jean Grey, telepaths, right? She can actually evade their telepathic powers to detect her. So she's actually a pretty cool mutant, and I like that diversity. Okay, I like that diversity that they're adding into the mix. So very, very cool. Now, I find that a character like Jubilee is a tier 2 mutant. Okay, I find that there's, like, for me, there's 3 tiers in mutant levels. Okay, you got tier 1, which is the main guys like Wolverine, Cyclops, Professor X. Then there's tier 2, that would be like Angel, Nightcrawler, Jubilee, you know, Iceman. And then there's tier 3, which are more or less the insignificant mutants. Okay, I mean, I'm sure they're a bunch of fan favorites, but they're ones that we don't see a whole lot of, and ones that we think are kind of weak. Alright, so I find that Jubilee is a tier 2 mutant, and I'm glad to see her as part of the team. Alright, so X-Men Apocalypse comes out next summer. Very, very exciting. Alright, moving on. The last thing we're going to talk about is coming from 20th Century Fox, and the biggest thing that we're really curious about Fantastic Four is, what is the Thing gonna look like? Because we already saw what the Thing is gonna look like. I mean, what the Thing looks like in the previous 2 Fantastic Four films, and it was just a silly looking rubber suit costume, which looked really not very good. One of the main problems with that suit is that it was just like he was the same size as everybody else. It was Michael Chiklis, and he just had a bunch of foam on him. Alright? But the Thing should be huge. The Thing should be Hulk huge. Alright? And the only way you can do that is CG. Well, they just revealed the trailer, or the teaser trailer to us, which didn't show us a whole lot. Then they revealed the poster to us, which, you know, is a teaser poster. But now, okay, this is not an official look, but this is a photo of someone who snapped a photo of a banner that was presented internationally, and it shows off what the Thing looks like. Check it out. Here is the Thing, and I'm very, very happy. I am very, very happy by the fact that they decided to go the Hulk route, and that is using CG and making him actually look like the Thing and not some dude in a rubber suit. I'm very, very happy about this. This is looking better and better and better, even though they made some changes to the you know, to the what it's gonna be like. You know, Fantastic Four, they are rebooting it, therefore they had to make those changes just so that, you know, they can you know, not repeat the failure that the previous 2 films was. You know what? I'm happy with where the direction is going, and I think it's in good hands. I mean, Josh Trank, he knows what he's doing. He can tell a good sci-fi story. He's done it before. All right, so I got faith in that, and the presentation of the Thing, or rather the reveal of the Thing, I'm so excited about seeing. You know, it's, you know, when he says that, you know, it's smash time. So there you have it. I'm excited, and that's all I gotta say in this video. Hey, why don't you guys let me know, considering the fact that there's gonna be a lot of new mutants showing up in X-Men Apocalypse, which mutants do you want to see in X-Men Apocalypse? Let me know your favorites in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @RaginNation. My name is Alex, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. America Civil War. Okay? I'm gonna think of Captain America Civil War kind of like, I would call it Avengers 2.0.